Lovelies! Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Lovely of Lovely Budgets SK. In today's video, I'm going to do our monthly bills, expenses, and allowances cash stuffing. The paychecks have been arrived. There's two paychecks which are on June 30 and July 3rd. My first paychecks, yay! As a full-time server waitress in a restaurant. So it's been a long time since I work as a full time. I only work part time for long years, but this time I have to do it, and there's a certain situation that we need to surpass first, and I don't want to elaborate it in here. It's not a negative one, but we have to do it for our future, for me and my husband's future. So that's why I've started a full-time job. So without further ado, let's start this one. So for for this paychecks, the duration is from July 8 to August 11, and the total amount of the paycheck arrived is 27,000 Hong Kong dollar, which costs it's around, multiply by at least 8 in the US, so it's 3,375, less, more or less, in the US dollar. So I have a debt here for, it's a credit card debt, both of us. So it's the total amount is 1,700, and the rest expenses, variable and fixed expenses. The total amount is 21,900. The What's left after this deduction and savings deduction is 2,100, which goes to my sinking fund. So if we calculate this one, it's 27,000 minus 1,300 for our savings, minus 21,900 for our expenses, minus the credit card. So it's 2,100. So this money will go to our sinking fund. So minus 2,100. So our money is zero. So I'm doing a zero-based budgeting. So let's split this money then. And so for this is our bills binder, including the savings binder, savings envelope. So I allocated here 1,300, but oh, I forgot to count the money. Let me count this money first. So the money this is 10,000. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10,000. Let's refold it so it's more easy for me to recount. This is another 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 20,000 now. This is 1,000 each. I count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2,000. So it's 22,000. And this 23,000. 23,300 plus this $100 each. So 1, 2, 300 plus 250 plus 50. So it's 23,900, the total money here. So let me split it now. So 1,000 of this 23,900 goes to my savings. So if you're new here, what I do is before allocating or splitting all the money, all our salary, I already always deduct our some money for paying ourselves. For sometimes it didn't happen, but most of the time, around 90% of it, I'll deduct our savings first. It's for payment for our hard work. So pay yourself first. So this money is a prop money that I just make for myself. Yeah, I just write down and it corresponds a dollar amount. So this savings is now 6,300 for from January until July. The money that from this envelope will it's already in my bank account. So debt, this is before the property debt, so we don't have it anymore. I pay off our property debt, so this one is not here. It's supposed to be not here because I paid already. And for remittance, it's 2,100. 2,100, this is for my mother-in-law and some other relatives that I have to pay because I asked a favor for him, so I need to give him some money. And then for rent, it's 8,900. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 5, 8, 9. Oh, why put too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8,900. Yeah, 8,900. So 8,900, it convert into the US, it's divided by at least, so it's 1,125.5 per month. So for my credit card, it's 600. So don't make your credit card a trap for you. Just pay it on time and pay the full amount if you can. So for my husband, 1,100. So what's this 1,100 for? So my husband will have a vacation this month in the Philippines. So this is for his one-way ticket. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. Because for if his return is indefinite. Let's see. So for electricity, it's 700. Just put it in here because the electricity bill will come this month, maybe the third week of this month or the last week of this month. And 700 is not enough. So if the bill come, I will take out for my month ahead binder and I'll take out some here. That's why I put it. I allocate monthly on my utilities. So for water, it's 230. And water bill will come also in, let's check. I just want to make sure. Water will come also in this on this month. So I need to pay also water bill on this month. So I think I already deducted. Let's see. No, not yet. So if the water bill, if the money that I allocate this month is not enough, so I will go on this binder again and take some money. So for gas, I allocated here 120. This is for our LPG or propane. But the propane now raised for about $30. So the propane now is 526. It used to be 498, I think. Yeah, more or less like that. So $30 more and $30 is big enough, but what can we do? So so that's bill, and this one I'll just put it aside so that it will not be. So Christy of CW Does Life asking me where I bought this. So Christy, I bought this in the Philippines when I think 2 years back. And I'm still using it even though it's broken already, but I really like this. So I just want to answer your question if you're watching this. So Christy of CW Does Life. So for this one is our most used wallet or binder. So for miscellaneous, I allocated here 100. For my hobbies allowance, there's a deduction here of already my 600, so 1,300 for my hobbies allowance. So for food, it's 2,500. 1, 2, 2,500. This is for 5 weeks. Let's see if we can save some more about for this one because less people, less food. So my husband will go. So less food consumption. Less food consumption. So for groceries, it's 2,000. 1, 2. But the thing with this wallet is Hong Kong dollar. The bigger the amount, the thicker it's. You see, as you can see, for $1,000, it's more thicker than this $500. And this wallet is for the size of this one is for Philippine peso. That's why sometimes it's really hard to close it and the money got broken. So for phone and hold on. So for phone and phone load, it's 550. And this for this wallet, it's finished. And for my wallet, I go back to this wallet. I allocated a 1,000 allowance for myself because for transportation, going to work and home, I always have a split shift. So split shift is around we're working 9 hours. So my split shift is around 3 to 4 hours a day for 6 days or 5 to 6 days. So I need to calculate everyday transportation allowance, which means around 7 by 6. So $42 per day multiplied by 30. Oh, hold on. 7 times 4. So $28 per day multiplied by 30. It's around more or less 840. So the rest, but I allocated 700 for my transportation. I think it's enough because I have one day off, so it means there's 4 days I don't need to pay for the transportation. So this one is for my wallet. I will split it later on. And the rest, I think, one, two, three, four. This one is for my mom. Just put it there. And this one, 300. Hold on, why 400? Let's see. Yeah, 300. Wait a minute. I think I made a mistake. So I know now what my mistake is because there's a deduction here of 400 for the groceries. So I need to deduct here. Hold on. It's my mom's. I just put it on the back of my wallet. And for the groceries, I need to deduct here 400. Yeah, that's why. So let's put here 100. So this 500 is for my month ahead rent. So how much now in my month ahead? So it's 7,600. Oh, 500 a month ahead. Yeah, 500. So I only need if 9,000 minus 7,600. So I only need 1,400 to be a month ahead on my rent. Yay! Nearly. I was nearly there. I hope you too. And this 300, I will use it for my saving challenges, which is the flower butterfly saving challenges and other. So I just put it here. And for this sinking funds, the 2,100, I already deducted and I put it on the side so that I can allocate it later on. So that's all for today, lovelies. I hope you enjoy my video. But before you go, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated on my video. Bye for now and see you later, lovelies. Bye. God bless you all. Have a happy day. Bye.